A survey of children in England has given a fascinating insight into what young people are thinking and worrying about. A study by the Children's Commissioner for England found many didn't enjoy school, they felt unsafe where they lived, or they disliked how they look. And only 1 in 5 felt those in power is listening to them or caring about their views. Now the Children's Commissioner is calling for their voices to be heard, as Martha Fairley reports.
I'm really interested to hear from you.
In the 3 years since becoming Children's Commissioner for England, Dame Rachel de Souza has been doing a lot of listening, finding out what young people want.
I've been more aware of my parents' finances. You can see them struggling. Kids aren't that naive, they're not that oblivious to what's going on around them.
The most important thing that the government could do would be to provide additional funding to schools to deliver after-school activities.
There needs to be greater increase in making mental health services accessible. Actually just making them work in the first place would probably also be quite useful.
The thoughts of students here at Harris Academy, just a stone's throw from Parliament, reflect issues being raised by children and young people around the country.
They're watching massive changes in their lives. They've seen Brexit, they've seen the cost of living crisis, they're seeing war in Europe, and they want to help. They want their views heard, and they want to be part of building the future of the country and the future that they're going to live in and be adults in.
The experiences of 1 million children from birth to 18 have been brought together in the Big Ambition report. It found 4 out of 5 children don't think politicians listen to them. Less than half of children feel happy with the way they look. 1 in 3 teenagers don't feel safe in their local area, and every child spoken to said their parents were worried about food costs. Forced to leave home at 16, Melissa is in supported accommodation, struggling to make ends meet while she studies at college.
I'm on universal credit and I get £293 a month. I personally think it's not enough to live by on a month, but I do cope with it. It's always at like the last 2 weeks. I have maybe like £1 in my account or £2.
Children's Commission ambassadors are now taking the issues directly to those in power.
I mean, we're really trying to explain to X, to Meta, to Google that where social media is their livelihood, it's our childhood. We need to have safety by design built into these platforms, and it shouldn't be our responsibility to protect ourselves. We should be protected.
The opportunities for young people to succeed, especially from the north and especially from lower socioeconomic backgrounds, that just isn't available to them.
Soon these students will be old enough to vote, but young people say whatever their age, the government should be listening. Martha Fairley, ITV News.